What's up, y'all? What's going on? Y'all doing? It's been a while since we talked. Yeah. It's been a while. I'm trying to come back regular. I'm trying to be regular for y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, so I heard this one thing that made me say that was dumb. So I won't say the real thing because I really wanted to put this into I wanted to redo my podcast and then have this one thing as an episode. But I said, you know what? I got time today. I got time today, y'all. I got time today for this one. So we're going to talk about this, y'all. We're going to talk about trauma. Yes, y'all. We're going to talk about trauma. Why? Because it's a very important part of our everyday life. It's a very important part of who we are, right? Because there are certain situations, there are certain circumstances, there are certain things that just shape us as individuals that either make us go one way in life or go the other way in life. That's just the bottom line of it. But when it's not checked, when your trauma is not checked, and when I mean checked, I mean you're going to therapy, you're talking it out, you're living it out, you're going through all the steps just to get this necessary healing. You're going through all the steps just to get this freedom that you need, the freedom that you desire, right? That's why it's important to always go to therapy, y'all. Go to therapy, man. There ain't nothing wrong with it. Go to therapy. Go talk out your problems, you know, to someone. Because a lot of times you can't really dump everything out on your friends, because sometimes your friends ain't meant to handle what you got to be handling, what you need to be handled. And that's just the bottom line of it, you know. Not everybody is equipped to handle certain situations. Not everybody's equipped to handle the dirty, nasty things of our past. Not everybody's equipped to handle that. You understand what I'm saying? And even if you have a partner and you decided just to talk to your partner and not go to therapy, guess what? Your partner isn't going to help you to get your healing that you need, because your partner may not be equipped to handle what you got to be handled. Am I making myself clear? So go to therapy, y'all. Go to therapy. It's important. Now, the reason why I say go to therapy, right, is because of the fact of when you haven't fully dealt with what's bothering you or what has been happening in your life, you sometimes pass that on to those who are around you, those who are in your inner circle, those who have to breathe the same air that you breathe and walk the same path of life that you walk. That's why it's important just to get all that stuff handled so that it doesn't become a generational curse, right? So it doesn't become a generational thing that you're just passing on to your kids, and you're passing on to your spouse now, that you're passing it on to whomever you encounter in your life. That's why it's important to talk these things out. Because it's crazy to say that because I've been hurt, so I'm going to hurt somebody else. Or because I've been ... so I'm going to ... somebody else. It's like, what? No, that's not the correct way. Especially if you are a Christian. It's not the correct way to do that. So let's get what we need to get handled. Let's get what we need to be let's get it checked. let's do better for ourselves. Let's do better. Let's get better for ourselves. You know. And a lot of times we're always going, and we just don't have that time to stop. But what's going to happen if you just keep on going? You're not going to, you're just going to get burned out. And eventually, what you need to get handled and what you need to get resolved, what you need to get done with, it's not going to get done with. It's just going to just stay with you and be a burden with you, and it's just going to carry on throughout life. And there are people who say, well, I don't need counseling, I don't need therapy. Yeah, you do. We all need somebody to talk to that is not our spouses or our boyfriends or girlfriends. We all need that one person, because not everybody is going to have that listening ear to say, you know what, I'm listening to you, and that's just the fact of the matter, you know? Like, there are people who listen to you, yeah, sure, but then there are people who are going to give you a solution to the problem when you didn't even ask for that. That's why talking it out, paying somebody $100 a session or whatever it is, a session, yeah, that's better than not dealing with it. That's better than just harboring all of that inside. And I know I've talked about this before, but when you just harbor all of that inside, every pain, every painful memory, every painful thing, every pain. What it is like, it's like a soda bottle, right? It's like the soda bottle here, right? The soda bottle's closed. It's never been open. But yet, if I harbor all my feelings and emotions, it's just going to be like me just shaking this up and me opening it and just exploding. You will explode, and it's not going to be the best thing. It's not going to be the correct thing. It's not going to be the right thing. So, we have to get what we need to get done and settled so that we can move on to the next chapter in our lives. So that it will not spread to our kids. So that it will not spread to our ministry. So that it will not spread to our spouses. So that it will not spread far than what we think or imagine. That's why it's important to talk to someone. That's why it's important just to get your problems hashed out. That's why. But when you don't want to hash it out, when you don't want to talk about it, you just bring it all inside. Bring it all inside. You can't do that to yourself. You cannot do that to yourself. That's just a lot of pain. And that's not a pain that you don't want to really even go through. Like, why? Why put yourself through all that misery? For what? For what? Is it worth it? No, not really. It's not worth it. So, get the healing that you need. Get the healing that you deserve. Become a better version of you. I know everybody always says that. You need to become a better version of you. But seriously, become a better version of you. So that you can say, man, I've been through the sugar honey iced tea. Sound it out. I've been through the sugar honey iced tea, but you know what? I got the shirt, I got the jersey, I got it that says that I survived. And baby girl, baby boy, I survived. Woo! Yes. That's what you needed. That's what you need. To say, you know what? I've been through all of that. I survived. Here's how I survived. Because you're not going to keep that inside, right? You're going to share it with other people. So, listen up, y'all. Podcast is going to be starting up soon again. we're going to try this again now. The reason why I haven't done the podcast, just so y'all know, is just because of the views. Like, I haven't, like, even when I went back to it, I don't really see people really watch it that much. Maybe I got to bring it back to my old channel. I don't know. Maybe I got to shut the channel down and work on the old one first, build that up, and then possibly work on this channel. I don't know. But all I know is I can't change the channel, my original channel, for some reason. If I did, then if I could, then I would have just kept it, everything on there. But I can't. So, the podcast is going to be coming out. Tell a friend, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your boyfriend, tell your cousin, tell everybody, Perkins Talks is coming back. We're going to make a comeback, y'all. Because we're not new to this. We true to this, y'all. Yeah, y'all, it was really just the views that really discouraged me. And, man, the views are like, it's not something that you should always look at, but yeah, it's something that you're going to be looking at, you know? So be on the lookout for the podcast starting up again. We're going to go through some pretty good topics. We're going to go through some pretty good topics. We're going to go through a show. I want to bring out a show that I think it's an interesting show. But I want to talk about it. I want to talk about this show. So be on the lookout for all of that. And this is what we do, y'all. Merchandise is up on the website. Go ahead and check us out, y'all. PerkinsCloset.com.